Hi all, this is my YouTube channel. Actually, this is Flip to Classroom, and I'm gonna tell you how it works. So, in this Flip to Classroom idea, I'm not really talking to you in class. Yeah, I'm helping you. We're doing exercises and practicals and on, but teachings will be via these videos. And I'd like to explain to you how it works. We use this book. I hope you're familiar with it. It's called Bricks, and it's second years. And we're starting with this chapter. This chapter is about digestion. And I'm going to explain the first section of this book. And sometimes you see me look like this sideways. That's because I have a note here, and this note says what I'm going to talk about, because otherwise it will be gibberish at the moment. Videos will take about 7 minutes, 8 minutes, I hope, and I'd like to explain almost everything. Oh, look at my shirt. It's a Doge shirt. You like it? I already had it last year, but it's so cool. Doge is awesome. I hope you had wonderful holidays, and I'd like to start with this new chapter. My glasses. Well, it's about digestion, and digestion is about your food, and your food is important. Without food, you die. Okay, that seems very literal, but it is that way. People who are anorexic, for example, they don't eat enough food, and eventually they die. They starve from it. Food is all about energy, and energy is measured in joule or calories. Well, this is the Dutch page. Oops, excuse me. But it gives you a hint. It says, well, let me navigate to the English one. Um, Joule is a measurement, a unit of energy derived from the International System of Units. A joule is the same amount of energy you need to move an object for a meter long using only 1 Newton of force. Okay, I know this is very difficult, but it's also the same as 1 watt second. Maybe you've heard in electricity about watts. Well, this is 1 watt second of power. Joule is also used to measure the amount of energy in your food. Sometimes, however, calories is used. We use them, well, companies want to use calorie because it sounds if there's less energy in it, and less energy sometimes means healthier. That's why. 1 calorie is about 4.2 joules. So if you want to know it in joules, if something is in joule, let's say it's 10 kilojoule, then the amount of calories is about 2.5 kilocalorie. Well, that being said, it's important that you know that food contains energy. Your body, is made out of the same nutrients as your food. So typically, you are your food, which is a little bit strange, but also very logical. So you need to replace and to rebuild your body, and that's why you need food as well. You also need it for protection, because it has to protect you against illnesses. And you need it for a fluent life, but more later on. So that means that you are built of the same structure as your food. So we split up all the food we have in 6 categories. The first category is carbohydrates, sugars. The second one is fats. The third one is proteins. The fourth one is vitamins. The fifth one, minerals. And the sixth one is water. Okay, so these are all the nutrients you need to live, and you need them every day. This program is called Screencast-O-Matic, and this is the website I'm going through. For example, these are carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are sugars. You have complex carbohydrates and simple carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates are shown on this page. You can see it here. Oh, leave it there, please. So bread and pasta and oatmeal and all those grains are all complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are sugar, for example, table sugar, glucose, saccharose. Those are simple carbohydrates. Simple means you can digest them faster, so they give more energy faster. And complex carbohydrates like this, they will give you more energy over time. So it takes longer to digest, but if you eat a meal of bread and pasta and grains in the morning, you have a lot of energy during the day. Then we go to the next group. The next groups are fats, and fats are really important. Almost all of your cells contains fats, so without fats you won't be able to live. So fat is not bad, but there are better and less better types of fat. The three types of fat we distinguish are saturated fats, unsaturated fats, and trans fats. Starting with the first one, saturated fats, they are mainly in animals. So animal fat is saturated fat. You don't want to eat too much of that fat because those fats are stored as fats in your body and not so healthy. The most healthy ones are unsaturated fats. Unsaturated fats are the fats which are fluid at room temperature. So corn fat, soybean fat, canola fat, those are unsaturated fats. The saturated ones, for example, are coconut fat or butter, which is solid at room temperature. Sometimes they in the industry they want solid fats. They want to have it like fluid fats, and then they're going to chemically change it so that a solid fat can be fluid as well at room temperature. That's what we call trans fats, and trans fats are unhealthy. You should avoid trans fats. So if trans fats is called in Dutch genetisch gemodificeerde vetten, and you should avoid that because it's not too good for you. Let's go for the next overview to proteins. Proteins are found in meat, in fish, in chicken, in some vegetables as well, in nuts, and in eggs. So the proteins are really important because your muscles are built out of proteins. So you need proteins for a healthy life. Oh, have you seen this binder? My binder, it's so perfectly pink. You probably ask me, why do I show you this in the movie? Well, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. But it's perfectly pink, isn't it? Oh, I love it. That being said, proteins really important. Going to the next nutrient. I guess you have you have already found out what it is. Vitamins. Vitamins are plenty in vegetable and plenty in fruit. You need a lot of type of vitamins. We distinguish the vitamins A, B, C, D, E, H, K, and M. And they all have special abilities, and they all can help you and protect you. You can read more about it on page 15 in your book. I'll look it up for you. There's a huge table. It looks not like a huge table, but it is. So here, excuse me, here, here. Look at that. So it's a huge table which tells you everything about all those vitamins and also about all those minerals. Minerals are found in dairy products, in grains, in corn, in milk, in vegetables, in literally everything. There are a few minerals you have to know about, which is calcium, fluor, iron, potassium, sodium, zinc. That's it for the minerals. The last one, I haven't got a page of it yet, but it is water. And no, not shisha, water. And water is so important because you are built out of water. About 68% of your body is water, so it's a building block for your body. You need about 2 liters a day. If you're as tall as I am, 2 meter 10, 7 foot, you need about 2.5 or 3 liters. Okay, you can't have too much water. If you drink 7 liters at once, you die. But normally you're good if you drink about 2 liters every day, and water is healthy as a building block. Okay, um, that's it for now. I hope it's inspiring, and I hope it helps you to understand. This chapter is kind of difficult. It's you're really plunging into it. It's gonna grab you, and there are a lot of difficult words. Don't hesitate to ask me what the Dutch translation is, or how about the digestion of things. And you can always ask me questions. You can leave it in the comments, or you can send me an email, or ask it in class. So I'll be happy to hear from you. Thanks for the first lesson. I hope to see you later. Bye bye.